Hey. I wanted to talk a little bit about how to cultivate moments of pure perfection, how to honor your moments even when you might not necessarily be in the mood for a particular moment. I wanted to talk to you about how to begin to enter your heart space and create moments of pure perfection. Very, very, very simply and very, very, very briefly today, because I spent the majority of the day consciously becoming aware of my process of how I integrate various energies and how I move throughout this realm of pure perfection. So let's talk about it. Let us talk about it. So many times the human tries to understand and comprehend their realities through using their mind. They believe that their thoughts are what will help them overcome all situations and help them through into the next situation. Now, I would really just like to point out, I'm going to go biblical on you because I love me some Bible. But it says in the Bible that my thoughts are not your thoughts, declares the Lord, nor are my ways your ways. Okay? If this statement is true, and this is how I began to redefine my observation within my mental body, how I began to observe my truth externally from my mind. I had someone tell me at the beginning of my journey that the mind is a brilliant tool, but that is essentially what it is. It is a tool. It is not necessarily meant to engage with all the time. More or less, it's meant to observe and utilize our co-creations from our heart source. Now, these are terms, I know that this is going to take a while for a lot of people to digest this, but I don't care. It's worth contemplating within your heart. It's worth contemplating these potentials that I'm handing to you on a silver platter right now. Your mind is another completely different reality. One of the easiest ways to observe yourself within the fourth dimension is to observe your mind. Where are your thoughts? What are they focused on? Where are they taking you? Are they chaotic? Are they loving? Are they calm? Are they peaceful? Are they encouraging? Are they angry? Are they bitter? Your thoughts are a part of your entire presence within the Almighty, within your presence as who you are as a human being within this reality. I am Sky in this moment. People identify me as Sky, so therefore they would identify my thoughts as my own. I think, therefore I am, correct? But your thoughts happen externally from you. When you speak inside of your head and you ask your mind questions, who is answering you? Genuinely. I know a lot of Christians believe that when they speak inside their mind, they are getting the word of the Lord and that they are hearing God's truth. And again, do you know what God's voice sounds like? These are questions that are so uniquely poignant to your particular journey. For today, I just want to travel right back. Let's have a moment, for example. I was sitting at work today and I was channeling a whole bunch of chaos within my mind. It felt so disorganized, and I actually had to tell my boss, like, listen, I'm having a hard time organizing my thoughts today. You'll have to give me a few minutes to rest and then come back, because the energy that was surrounding me in various moments throughout the day really did demand my observation and my peace before even commanding my voice and explaining situations to my boss. I couldn't even function within my mental body enough to even say where a file was. These moments, though they can feel frustrating, we are organizing entire lifelines, like lifetimes, millions upon billions of years we're integrating within a human form, and we're bringing up all of these memories genetically in and through our presence, and we think that we're having thoughts. We think that we're interacting with our own mind. But the fourth dimension is very unique in that it gives you an opportunity to see where you're kind of at and what's going on. To hold each thought captive and make it obedient to Christ is to observe your thoughts without attaching to them, okay? We don't need to attach to our thoughts. So for example, I have a thought that says, oh wow, Sky, that was stupid. Some people would attach to that and say, wow, I am stupid. No. I have changed my entire neurological function to become my biggest hype man. You are in authority over your own thoughts. So when you have thoughts that are not so nice, what I do is I immediately say, oh, those are not friendly. I come very quiet, and instead of interacting with them, I cut myself off from them, saying that's no longer my truth. I don't even entertain them. I say thank you for visiting me, but you have to go. You have all authority to tell your thoughts who is in control now. Do you understand how powerful you are? To become a victim of your own perception is to embrace death before it has even ventured onto your step. To give up on yourself and to say, oh, well, that's just how I am. I've been thinking this way my whole life. I can't change now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now is the time to embrace all change. Now is the time to embrace all moments. Your thought forms are here to help you expand into your truth. You can use your thought forms to explore various realities of perception of how you see yourself. And you can use your thought forms with respect to how you see others as to how you see yourself. This reality is so intrinsically designed that to try and understand every moment is completely asinine. It will absolutely overwhelm you. You will become so overwhelmed you will not even be able to function. My word, we've all been there, haven't we? We have been there. But I encourage you today to come back into your thoughts and observe them rather than interacting with them. Observe them in truth without attaching. Saying thank you for your presence. I appreciate your wisdom. I appreciate your anger. I appreciate your bitterness. I appreciate what you are coming to me with. And then you decide, based on your observation of your own self, you are becoming self-aware within your own mental body, how to proceed. Do you interact? Do you say no? Your thoughts should become your greatest adventure, a playground for your own potential. To use your mind as the tool of Christ that it was intended for is to access the wisdom of the Holy Spirit through your presence. To interact and divinely be led through your heart source to interact with your mind. Not connecting with the lower vibrational entities that say you ain't shit. That's a word, but are you kidding me? You are a child of the Almighty. If you knew who you were, you would tell your mind to stop immediately. There comes a point when you have to believe that you are powerful enough and you are authoritative and responsible and gentle enough to enter into your mental body and take full authority over all you think. Yes, that was a unique thought. Wow, I don't believe that as my truth anymore. Goodbye. Easy. Easy. Let your thoughts flow through you. Beliefs opinions. Become void of all perceptions and allow spirit to channel wisdom directly into you. We're talking about your health, wealth, abundance, and your inheritance. It is your inheritance as a child of the Almighty. You know what? We're not getting off here today. We'll go this way. Go all the way to the border today. You have all authority to overcome your moments. And you can use your mind and your thoughts as a tool without becoming captive within your own self and within your own thoughts. Mental captivity is so much worse than physical captivity. To be held against your own will within your own mind. I've been there. I lived in that existence for many, many, many years. They diagnosed me with everything. Absolutely everything. Well, not everything. I mean, I had a ways to go, obviously, but OCD, depression, general anxiety disorder, bipolar tendencies, all of these things that they wanted to give me as my reality because my mind was so unfriendly to me and I didn't know how to say thank you. Be gentle to yourself. When your mind starts to act up, say thank you, but that is not my truth anymore. Sternly say goodbye. I love you. We'll be back. I can't take you all the way home with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are. And honestly, remember that it is your gift, this life. Say hi to our friends in the United States. This is your gift to you. You no longer have to engage in a nightmare. You can choose the daydream, but you have to choose it and pick it up. I love you. Goodbye.